Hello everyone, I am Krooked and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. Today, we are playing Snowboard Kids for the Nintendo 64. Oftentimes in this show, I let you know about games that I absolutely loved as a kid. And, well, this is one of them. Snowboard Kids was a game that I had no understanding of how truly awesome it was when I had originally played it. But now I kind of know a little bit more about things. You'll notice right from the get-go, this is made by Atlas. So people know Atlas today as the creators of Persona. It's, they have very niche games, but they're really good, and people just kind of like Atlas games. Back in this day, Atlas was kind of a all over the place developer. You didn't know what they were going to come out with next, but overall, they were probably going to come out with a good game, and that's what kind of put Atlas on the map. Is you never knew what they were going to come out with, but it was probably going to be good. And I can't think of a better game to show that off than Snowboard Kids. Now granted, it's been a very long time since I played this, but I love this game. Like, I really can't express enough how much I love this game. You'll notice that I'm doing terribly, and that's because, I haven't played this game in many years. But yeah, let's just go in and talk about everything with it. Wow. Okay. Rude. So, what this game is clearly you're a bunch of kids and you're snowboarding. Snowboarding games were really, really big in the 90s. We're talking like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater levels of big. And this game just kind of went along with it. So let's get in and start talking about, everything in it. I know I'm just so distracted because I'm playing a game that I haven't played in a long time and I love it. So I've started with the controls a lot recently. Let's go ahead and start with the graphics. The graphics leave a little bit to be desired. To be fair, you can tell that they're kids and that you're on a snowboard and the areas look like snowboardy levels. So, hey, that's kind of nailing exactly what it's trying to go for, right? I don't think it could be more accurate than it currently is. With that, the environment looks cool. There's a lot of signs for Atlas and snowboarding and jumps and just stuff like that. It's kind of cool because it really reminds me of like Mario Kart in the overall look, where it looks like you're playing a Mario Kart game, but snowboarding, and it's this own little funky cast of characters. So I think that's really cool. And I think that for the era it's in, it actually has really good graphics. And honestly, I don't think the graphics are that bad. It's not the best for like modern day. It doesn't look super realistic, but I don't think it needs to because of what the game offers. It's a fun Mario Kart-like experience, but with snowboarding. Like, if you made Mario snowboarding, I would imagine it's just like Snowboard Kids. That's what I would hope to get out of that. In terms of sound, I really enjoy the soundtrack. It's fun, it's upbeat, it kind of, makes you want to jam along. It's not annoying, it's like, hey, yeah, okay, cool. It just sounds like something where you're having a fun little race and you're having a good time. Of course, we're going to check out some of the other levels as well, just to see if that keeps up, because it's only on one level. But it sounds good. when characters get hurt, they make like little ow noises. When you pick up item, it doesn't make noise, but when you use an item, it does. And when you pick up gold, it makes a noise that sounds good for gold. And when you get hit, of course, you know, it's very obvious that you just got hit. Oh man, I'm like really close to this. I don't know how to turn better than I do. Okay. So we're gonna hit that jump, hit that trick, and then we're gonna hit that finish line, and we're gonna get second place, because we rock. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we made 1,440 gold, got us some money, and what's cool about this game is the money isn't just for show. It actually does things. So you can go to the board shop, and inside of the board shop, you can change your board color, you can buy a board, and yeah, you can kind of customize everything, which at the time, awesome, you know? Like, you can really go in and try things out, and there's different upgrades for boards that you can get. Like that one's 10,000 gold. That's a lot of money. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the freestyle board because yeah, I don't think it let me buy that, which is sad. Oh, it's because of the normal one. Okay, that makes sense. And there's all these different designs for it. Like, there's a lot. I like the aquamarine, it's kind of cool. Let me see, next paint. See, today I would appreciate that soccer board or the cat board. I think I'm gonna go with the cat board because, yeah. And then, yeah, you can choose level. There's also a dog board, that's pretty cool. And, yeah, just tons and tons and tons of boards. So, fantastic. You know, there's so much to do here.
Come again.
And then the music here is really good. You can do skill games, you can do time attacks. We're going to go ahead and go to Big Snowman, and it's just a bunch of stuff that you get to do. It's also a multiplayer game, so you can have fun with your friends in Snowboard Kids. Like, you can play with 4 people. That's awesome. Why would you not want to do that? I'm going to try to be just a little bit better this time. I might be a little bit slower, but I can actually move my board around this time, so we'll see if that works. Speaking of, let's talk controls. There's a few different styles of board that you can get. A jumps, just like that. B uses one set of your powers, and C uses the other. Now, if you're, for some reason, unsure of how to hold a Nintendo 64 controller, depending on the game, you're either supposed to hold the left side of the controller, which has the D-pad. Almost no games are set up that way, so most of the time you're just going to ignore the D-pad. Or you're supposed to hold the middle, so that way your pointer finger is on the Z button and your thumb is on the analog stick. There are people who try to hold it in the weirdest, funkiest ways imaginable, and they're wrong. Don't pay attention to that. I'm looking at you, Jim. I love you, buddy, but you're wrong. So, yeah, that's, you know, how you hold the controller, and that's how you can get it going. Oh no. Oh no. Wipeout. So, in terms of controls, I mean, depending on your board, yeah, you're going to have a number of different ways that you can control. You can go for more control, which, as you can see, I've been able to go around turns without an issue. Or, you know, you're sacrificing that for speed, which, yet, you're going to go a lot faster, but good luck getting around those corners. So it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing like a straight shot type of map where you just need to go down the mountain and you don't have to turn much, by all means, go ahead and take that fast board. Otherwise, you might want to get a board that's going to be a little bit more suited to the corners that you're going to be taking. And the balance board doesn't really do a whole bunch. So yeah, Z uses your kind of direct attacks, B uses your overall attacks, and it works really, really well. Honestly, like I said, this is just like Mario Kart, but with snowboarding, and you're a kid snowboarding with their friends, you know, having a race. That's a cat mountain of snow, which is perfect, and I love it in every way. So, oh no, and you also have to hit the lifts. If you don't hit them, then it can actually put you back. Only one can go through at a time, so that adds another level of excitement to it too. Overall, playing this game today, there's a few things it can improve on, but honestly, it has a lot of replayability. It's a pretty good-looking game. The sound is great. It's very upbeat and makes you want to race. And giving it a score, Snowboard Kids, without a doubt, is an easy 8 out of 10. I could probably even give it a higher score if I really wanted to, because it is that good, and I think anyone would like it. But like I said, there's a few things it can improve on, but so much of it does everything so right that they basically left it open to say, hey, this is a good test. If this works out, let's get a sequel going. And that's what happened. It spawned a sequel. So go check out Snowboard Kids. It's an amazing game. It's a little hard to find, so there is that. And that's because Atlas games from the 90s and 2000s were very, very rare. But this is one that you're definitely going to want to find because it's just so good. And it's fun in every way, and you get to play with friends, and that makes it even better. So with all that being said, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and comment down below and let me know what your favorite racing game is that's like Mario Kart, but not Mario Kart. Like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that sub button so that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted, and hit that notification bell so that way you'll get a notification whenever a new episode comes out. And other than that, again, I want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!